On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
You gotta let go. Everyone just be yourself. Be yourself. And that's how you find the person that you're gonna be successful.
Put those guys aside.
That's what I'm saying.
So listen, put all the Pookies and the Ray Rays aside, right? Let's go back. Put them aside. Put the incels aside. Put all the red pill rage aside, right? Of the gentlemen that are saying I'm qualified, bona fide, looking for a chick to get on my side, right? What do you have to say about those men who are saying I'm not finding a woman that qualifies for my program?
I already know what, Kayla. I already know.
Go ahead, and then I'm gonna go.
Because Kayla brought up a point earlier. If you are saying, oh, you know, I'm a good person or whatever, and I want, you know, a good other person, but then you're like, nope, not if they're under 6 feet. Well, women, you might be losing out on some good dudes if you're like, nah, he got to be 6'5".
That's why JB is not a good example.
I'm not even talking about age, fam. Y'all could take age out of it. I said young blood for context to be accurate, but there's plenty of successful men out here, successful men that are saying, why do you think you have this whole movement of dudes willing to say, like, I would rather go? What do you think the Passport Brothers is about?
They about the fact that they can't get women over here, and so they running across the,
exactly.
And they still
women that they want that look the way that they want.
You can sit here. Listen, you can sit here. Wait, Rilla. Hold on, Rilla. Are you telling me that the women overseas see them as some great?
No.
Listen, more phenomenal than the women over here?
Y'all missing what I'm saying, fam. I'm not an advocate for Passport Brothers. I actually think dudes that go overseas to get coochie and to get wives, I think that's a weak, coward option out because you're leaving our women here. My point being is that I can't ignore what they're saying. Like, we gotta address that.
Why can't we?
Okay. All right, y'all got it. I got you. I hear you. So wait. So let me be clear. The men are cowards, they're weak, and they're not ready. And the women, y'all should stay focused on.
You don't have to do this, Chicago.
I'm asking. I'm just trying to make sure. I need to make sure I understand. K, I'm pulling the K, actually. I'm asking for clarity. Okay. And
well,
it may seem like I'm going. Wait.
That's not what I'm
going an extreme way to do it, but I think what I'm saying is common sense, right? I think so. I need to make sure I understand y'all. Right, because what I'm hearing is women stay focused on your career. I don't think no man is telling no woman not to be focused on her career. But now what I'm also hearing is that the men that are saying, you know, hey, I'm not finding the woman in the dating place that I want. And so now we're saying, well, you're not qualified and ready anyway. So what again? I just want to make sure I
need to get qualified and ready.
I mean,
I'm so confused.
I just don't think that.
I thought I was the only one, Q.
I'm so confused.
I don't think you were talking about anymore.
I am in a maze.
The way that we're talking about this and like Chicago, the things you were saying, and Anton kind of jumped in about certain stuff. I don't think that.
I think that's my cue to reset the room.
I don't think there's this thing where it's just like, oh my goodness, every good woman. Look at all these women on YouTube who preach femininity, who are single as a.
That's true, Rilla.
They don't have anybody, no boyfriend.
That is true, Rilla. She got a point on
nothing.
Hold on, Rilla. You gotta acknowledge that that's true. It's some women out here that's like, yo, I'm feminine and I'm dope, and they be like, yeah, you know, we rock with her.
Ain't got nobody.
That she got a point.
Meanwhile, there's a bunch of women who people wouldn't think are feminine that do. Same thing with men. There's a bunch of men who are on their purpose, who have no one and are in these YouTube streets angry every day. And there's a bunch of men who people would look at as, what do y'all call them? Those stereotypical names?
Simp?
No.
Simp.
No. It's 2 names. Pookie or
Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray.
And they married happily. So my thing is, there's a bunch of women out here, oh, I'm so feminine, ain't got not a person. So what about that? We cannot just disregard all of this. It's a thing. And I know that people want their ego stroked and they want to feel good and warm and fuzzy. But at the end of the day, what's really going on? Why are there so many of these ultra feminine women who are so single? When there's so many of these ultra masculine men who want a feminine woman not scooping them up.
You know what that is? Once you start pulling the layers back on that ultra feminine woman, you see all the flaws.
We messed up in
she's
the
not
head.
ultra feminine.
No, that's not true, fam. It's some dope women out here.
It's dope women.
No, I'm not saying it's not
But
dope
these
women.
masculine
Wait.
women y'all like to troll.
I'm not
Y'all
saying
like
it's
that.
not.
Y'all one at a time.
Let me
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm not saying it's not dope women. What I am saying is
One at a time.
those that are fake it, that are like, oh, I'm ultra feminine, I'm a wife, and there's something completely different. I just did that just for comedy, for sure. It's just for sure. But it is dope women out there.
There's a lot of dope women and men.
And men too. Dope men and
Wait.
women.
I mean, wait. How many people are in the United States? Like 350 million or something like that?
A little bit more than that.
Listen, I'm not the greatest at math, but you telling me it's roughly 100, because this like Courtney made me look it up, and I'm never gonna forget it. And there's more men on this planet, slightly more men on this planet than women, right? You're telling me, let's just assume for the sake of conversation that there's 175 million women in the United States, and you can't find one to get under your practice.
Right, they're not choosing. Yeah,
I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me. You can't find one to get up under your program. I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe some people don't like to leave their city. Some people are in the same city that they grew up in and they will die in, because most people don't leave their city. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
What's the question? Are we arguing
Anton, that's my favorite phrase.
Yeah, what's the question? Like,
I'm confused.
I'm so confused.
Well,
It's scrolling up the bottom, Q.
no, it honestly,
Rilla got us lost.
I got y'all lost.
Yeah, you brought up black and white. You brought
what?
up Jonathan. You brought up.
I just think
Can I answer the question?
Too focused on optics, too focused on what it looks like to be a woman or what it looks like to be a man, instead of just getting things done. That's it. You can sit up and be like, I'm masculine all day. Meanwhile,
There you go, Kay. Talk to him.
You're angry in Facebook comments 24/7.
Say it with your chest.
Or I'm feminine all day, but meanwhile single
Shimmy
and
on 'em.
angry for 24/7
Right,
And writing nasty comments to people.
Okay,
Some of these feminine women that have come in my DM with like nasty
You gotta
comments.
let go.
Wait.
Everyone just be yourself. Be
Wait,
yourself.
K.
And that's how you find the person that you're gonna be
Put those
successful
guys
with.
aside.
That's what I'm saying.
So listen, put all the Pookies and the Ray Rays aside, right? Let's go back. Put them aside. Put the incels aside. Put all the red pill rage aside, right? Of the gentlemen that are saying I'm qualified, bona fide, looking for a chick to get on my side, right? What do you have to say about those men who are saying I'm not finding a woman that qualifies for my program?
I already know what Kayla. I already know.
Go ahead, and then I'm gonna go.
Because Kayla brought up a point earlier. If you are saying, oh, I'm a good person or whatever, and I want, a good other person, but then you're like, nope, not if they're under 6 feet. Well, women, you might be losing out on some good dudes if you're like, nah, he got to be 6'5".